welcome, I mean everybody. Non-Jew, half-Jew, flat white or skinny, Jews for Jesus, Jews for Strictly, Jews for Trump, you are all welcome here tonight. Welcome to JW3's Chanukah Spark, the first of 7 incredible nights. I'm just going to take this out because it's repeating on me, excuse me, from earlier. Seasons of light and miracles. What could be more miraculous than the miracle of Zoom? There you are, and here I am, and yet we're still together, connected. You could be watching in Canada, or America, or Israel. If you're watching in Bournemouth, you're probably my mother. Yes, I know I've put on weight. I'll call you later. It's my glands. Now, JW3 was a very different building this time last year. It was buzzing with crowds and ice skating rinks and comedy festivals. This year, you got me and a couple of blokes and a computer, but also an amazing food bank right next door. A kitchen, a hub that has been serving the community and over 80,000 meals to people in need over this pandemic. I am so proud about that. And I am also incredibly proud to say that we have got incredible guests for you this week, all through the 7 nights. Not tomorrow, Shabbos, you're on your own. But over the next week, we've got Ian Shaw, we've got Howard Jacobson, we've got Jackie Mason. Yes, Jackie Mason, you heard right. If you want Jackie Mason to wish you a happy Hanukkah, you gotta stay tuned and come back. We've got a list here, Joe Robbins, we've got Rob Rinder, Sam Eastman, Anna Silvera, and Lenny Beige. Tonight, we have got an incredible musical guest for you, a man with incredible hair and an incredible voice, Ben Caplan. But for now, it's an absolute privilege for me to hand over to the President of the Board of Deputies, Marie van der Zyl, who will welcome the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan.
Thank you, Tracy. Friends, it's fantastic to be here with you tonight, celebrating the first night of Hanukkah with our partners, the Jewish Leadership Council, JW3, the Board of Deputies, and the London Jewish Forum. As a community, we've had some difficult times in the last year with the pandemic, and I want to say a massive thank you. The government, every tier of government, have been incredibly supportive. And so too have we had incredible support from the Greater London Authority and the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan. Looking back over the years, Sadiq Khan has always spoken up and given a huge amount of support to the community, and we want to say a massive thank you to him, and it's incredible that he is here with us tonight to celebrate Hanukkah. So over to you, let's get the Hanukkah celebrations underway. Thank you, Sadiq.
It's disappointing that due to the COVID restrictions, we're unable to put on the Hanukkah on the Square event this year. But I'm still delighted that we can continue the tradition of hosting a menorah on Trafalgar Square right next to a Christmas tree, a great symbol of our city's great diversity. The story of Hanukkah is truly inspiring and has given hope to Jewish people and many others for over 2 millennia. At its core is a message that I believe is more important now than ever, that regardless of the odds, we can come together to ensure freedom of religion triumphs over hate, oppression and persecution, and that light triumphs over darkness. So as the candles of the menorah are lit this year, let us all rededicate ourselves to defending our open values, to tackling anti-Semitism in all its forms, and to celebrating our incredible religious diversity, which helps to make London the greatest city in the world. Lastly, I want to pay tribute to the amazing contribution of the Jewish community in London. The many examples of how you've been helping Londoners in need during this difficult year has been a shining example of our city at its best. So thank you. From my family to yours, happy Hanukkah. Chanukah Sameach.
Baruch אתה השם אלוקינו מלך עולם אשר קידשנו במוסנותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של חנוכה ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו מלך עולם שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו מלך עולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה ישועתי לך נועל לשבח תיקון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח איתכי מזבח מצה המזבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח
Thank you all for joining this evening, and a very special thank you to the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, for his uplifting message. This has been a very difficult year for the community, and to be able to celebrate Chanukah in the heart of London is a wonderful thing. Thank you to JW3, the Board of Deputies, and the London Jewish Forum for partnering with the JLC on this magnificent event. I'm now going to hand over to Tracy at JW3. Chag Sameach.
And Chag Sameach to you. Thank you so much. That was incredible. Have you lit your candles? Are we all doing this together? Come on, guys. We've got to get with it. We've got donuts to eat. We've got guests to enjoy. Please let us know where you're watching from. We would love to hear from you. Remember, this is so that we can share an experience together even while we're apart. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. We have an incredible musical guest for you. Ben Caplan is joining us from the east coast of Canada. And he is a very special artist. He's had incredible global runs of his music, Edinburgh Festival, Glastonbury. Ben, can you hear me? Ben Caplan.
I can hear you. Hello, how are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Okay, fantastic. Just thumbs up. Thumbs up? Great. Okay, so Ben, fantastic. Great, that's great. So can you tell us, what is a Nova Scotian Hanukkah like?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What is a Nova Scotia?
Yeah. What does Nova Scotia do for Hanukkah?
Oh boy. Well, I mean, we typically we light some candles, and there's often latkes consumed. Maybe some Nova Scotia smoked salmon, just for good measure.
Fantastic. And what would you? I'm contractually obliged to ask you this, by the way. What would you like for Hanukkah, Ben Caplan?
Oh my goodness, I haven't even put any thought into it.
Come on, now's your chance.
I mean, I would take a COVID vaccine for Hanukkah. That would be a lovely gift.
Good gift. Very good gift. Excellent answer. Thank you so much. Would you like to tell us about the songs that you're going to perform for us tonight?
Sure. Well, I was told that the theme of this event would be, finding light in the darkness. So the first song that I'm going to play for you is a traditional Chanukah song that I first heard in my, maybe I was 10 or 12 years old, and just was so excited to hear a new Chanukah song that it just made me feel this feeling of light emerging from all of this pop culture of Christmas. And then I'm going to play two songs of my own. Both are from my musical Old Stock, A Refugee Love Story. And I think both songs are about this idea of finding light in the darkness. So
thank you so much. Go for it.
Oh, absolutely. So here's this first tune for you. This is a very famous Chanukah song. I'm sure many of you have heard it before. This is called Chanukah Song by Adam Sandler. Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. so much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. When you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. Joseph Gordon-Levitt enjoys potato kugel. So does Stanley, Jake Gyllenhaal, and the 2 guys who founded Google. Houdini and David Blaine escaped straitjackets with precision. But one thing that they could not get out of their painful circumcision. All Newmans half Jewish, Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together, what a fine-looking Jew. You don't need Deck the Halls or Jingle Bell Rock, 'cause you can spin a dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. 2-time Oscar-winning Dustin Hoffman celebrates Hanukkah. Boris Johnson, not a Jew. But guess who is? The guy who does the voice for Scooby-Doo. We got Ann Landers and his sister dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is. Well, he's not, but guess who is? All 3 Stooges. So we may not have a cartoon with a reindeer that can talk, but we also don't have polio, thanks to Dr. Jonas Salk. So tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana. If you really, really wanna have a happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. There you go. That's that classic Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler. And now I'm going to do a tune of mine for you. This is a song called What Love Can Heartbreak Allow. A tangle of traumas, a rash of regrets, a bundle of burdensome yesterdays, a blessing of sorrows, a crush of tomorrows, a nightmare disturbed by the dawn, a quorum of tragedy wrapped in menagerie. Why do you stay with me now? A tide of naivety dragging the feet of me. What love cannot break allow. When I was a child, I dreamed of all of the things I see yesterday. Now it's all gone wild, and there's a crack in my history. Where should I return now that all my beginnings have burned? What of all my dreams? What love can heartbreak allow? Now the winter is over and the storm has passed.
flowers grow upon the earth. The time to love is here. I opened up to my beloved, but my love had turned away. I called him, but he gave no answer. What love cannot break allow? What love cannot break allow? What love cannot break allow? Thank you. That's that song about trying to find some light in all of the darkness. And I'm going to do one last tune for you. This is another one of mine. This is a song called Lullaby, just as a nice little lullaby to send you off after those Sufganiyot. The market is empty. The butcher's gone home. The candles have spent. Soon the light will be gone. Soften your brow, dear. Breathe slow and deep. Let your eyes close as you drift off to sleep. The moon in the window, the sun in the sea. Now is the quiet, just baby and me. And the sun will sleep in the ocean tonight. And the cool of the water makes everything right. And the ocean once dreamed it could shine high above. But protecting, reflecting the sun is enough. We used to go dancing. We used to drink wine. We used to buy flowers, and now we buy time. Mommy and Daddy would work bare our hands to make sure you have all you need in this land. The moon in the window, the sun in the sea. Now is the quiet, just baby and me. And the sun will sleep in the ocean tonight. And the cool of the water makes everything right. And the ocean once dreamed it could shine high above. But protecting, reflecting the sun is enough. And the sun will sleep in the ocean tonight. And the cool of the water makes everything right. And the ocean once dreamed it could shine high above. But protecting, Chag Sameach, everybody. May your 2021 be even brighter than your 2020.
Ah, Ben Caplan, that was sensational. Woo! I cannot believe how incredible that was. All the way from Adam Sandler to that, I was just absolutely uplifted. Thank you so much. Chag Sameach to everyone in Canada, Nova Scotia. Thank you.
Chag Sameach to all of you in the UK. Take care. Thanks for having me.
Bye. Wow. Okay, we're nearly at the end, guys, but I've got to talk to you about donuts and downloads and get you excited about Saturday night. Now, I know you've got your donuts, but you can never have too many. And Daniel's is going to give us free donuts every night. All you have to do to win this prize is take a picture of your Chanukah, your menorah, and send it to us on any of the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that jazz with the hashtag JW3Spark. Send that in to us. We will choose a winner. You will get your extra donuts, which, let's face it, we're all going to need. I also want to talk to you about a lovely free gift that you can download in the link below. You can, tonight, we've got a menorah that you can make. I know we've got further down the line recipes and make your own dreidel and all sorts of lovely things to do with the family. So, yes, Saturday night, we've got the incredible jazz legend Ian Shaw playing the piano live here tonight. I may join in, I may not. Depends if they get my rider right, the right amount of donuts, then I will perform for you. But we shall see. We'll also hopefully have an incredible comedian from LA, or Jessica Chaffin, also known as Rana Glickman, from the hilarious podcast Ask Rana. So she'll be doing Hanukkah for us, for Hanukkah. And that is about it, except to say thank you so much for joining us all over the world. I hope your families are watching it. Join us on Saturday. Tell your family and friends to join us. Let's do this together. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege. See you very soon.